the shadows of cloud passing over, oh, wondering wild and high, not me knowing if I was a man in the sky.
Would you like your supper now, sir, or later?
Supper? Supper? What good would supper do for this melancholy?
Only one that sounds a bit daft if you ask me. What's he all about?
Silence! The hardest work a man ever does is to look within his own heart.
Why does it never feel like home? Whether here or on my own, will I ever find the calm within, the storm inside me? Where does my wisdom lie at length? In my suffering or strength? And I trust another heart as well as mine. Maybe there's an Eden somewhere where this aching human heart can heal. Outside heaven's gate I will stand and I'll wait till God himself feels what I feel. Rain, rain, this endless rain, when will it ever stop? Sometimes I despair that the sun will never come out again. Where is it? Where is she?
Try to drink the tea, Aunt Reed.
Jane Eyre, is it really you? There is a letter for you on the table. There, now take it. For I must ease my mind before I die.
A letter for me? From whom?
An uncle, a Mr. Richard Eyre. He wrote wishing to know you where you were.
Why did I not hear of this?
Because I disliked you. I wrote to him that Jane Eyre was dead. Now you may act on it as you please. And stop tormenting me.
Forget that now, Aunt Reed. Sleep. What is this thunder? Bitter, sweet hungering. Deep inside there's lightning flashing all across my mind. I'm nowhere near him. Why do I hear him? Can't he find another sky to haunt instead of mine? Surely there's an Eden somewhere where his aching human soul can heal. He will find him a home, then he'll leave me alone, and he'll never have to know what I feel. Why can't I get him out of my head? Sometimes I fear I shall never be free of the thought of him. What does he want from me?
Why does it
Thunder, bitter,
whether here or on my
deep inside his
Jane Eyre! You come home along with the twilight just as if you were a dream.
What the deuce have you done with yourself this past month?
I've been with my aunt, sir, who is dead.
A true Janian reply. Good angels be my guard. She comes from the world of the dead and tells me so when she meets me here alone in the gloaming. If I dared, I'd touch you just to see if you were substance or shadow. Elf? Truant? Absent from me this whole month and forgetting me quite, I'll be sworn.
Mrs. Fairfax told me in a letter you'd been to London to buy a carriage.
Yes. Yes. And you must see the carriage, Jane. And tell me if you don't think it will suit Mrs. Rochester exactly.
Now tell me, my little elf, can you not give me a charm to make me a handsome man?
It would be past the power of magic, sir.
Now come. Fairy as you are, can't you give me a charm to make me a handsome man?
It would be past the power of magic, sir.
Welcome home, Jeanette. Come, rest your weary little feet at a friend's threshold.
Thank you, Mr. Rochester. I am strangely glad to get back to you again.
Pity. Well, it's always the way of events in life. No sooner have you got settled in a pleasant resting place than a voice calls out to you to rise and move on.
Is it time, sir?
Is it time, sir?
Yes, Jane, I believe indeed it is.
Then you are to be married soon.
Exactly. Precisely. With your usual acuteness, you have hit the nail straight on the head.
I'm sorry to give you any trouble.
Oh, no trouble at all, Jane. In fact, I have already heard of a new position for you that I think will suit. It is to undertake the education of the 5 daughters of Miss Dionysus O'Gall of Bitternut Lodge, Ireland. Well, you like Ireland, Jane. There's such a warm-hearted people there.
You like Ireland, I think. They're such warm-hearted people there, they say.
Ireland? But it's such a long way off.
A girl of your sense won't object to the voyage.
Not a void, but the distance and the sea as a barrier.
From what?
Oh, from England and from Thornfield.
And?
From you, sir?
Yes. Yes, and if you went to Ireland, I should never see you again. That is more or less certain. I never go to Ireland, not having much of a fancy for the country myself. Are you anything akin to me, Jane? Because I sometimes get a strange feeling with regard to you, especially when you're near me, as now.
It's as if I had a string somewhere, inextricably knotted to a similar string situated in your little frame. And if that cord of communion were to snap, well, I've a notion I would take to bleeding inwardly. But as for you, you'd forget me.
Oh, that I never should, sir. You know. Oh, I wish I'd never been born, never come to Thornfield.
Because you are sorry to leave it?
Because I have lived in it a full and delightful life. I have not been trampled on.
I've not been buried with inferior minds and excluded from every glimpse of communion with what is bright and energetic.
I have talked face to face with what I reverence. An original, vigorous, expanded mind. I have known you, Mr. Rochester.
I have known you, Mr. Rochester, and it strikes me with terror and anguish to be torn from you forever.
I see the necessity of departure, and it is like looking on the necessity of death.
Jane, no, look.
And if God had gifted me with some beauty and much wealth, I should have made it as hard for you to leave me as it is now for me to leave you.
I'm not speaking through the medium of comfort. It is my spirit that dresses your spirit, just as if we serve the feet of God, equal as we are.
Equal as we are. So.
Yourself, sir, if you're not so. For you are as good as a married man, and you will marry a woman whom I do not believe you truly love. I see, dear sir, God forsaken you. That I abandon you. Let me go.
Be still. I'm alive, and you heard.
I am not a man. I am a human being. Do you think I can stay with the sheep without fear? While the morsel of bread has been snatched from my lips, the drop of live water dashed from my cup? Do you think since I poor flame the pure, my heart aches, my soul does not song where you're wrong? You are wrong.
Jane, be still for a moment. You're overexcited. Let me explain.
No. Let me explain. As we have come to this at last, as in this moment we are certain there is no future and no past, we meet at last on common ground. Your heart is full and so is mine. Our spirits meet as though in passing. Somewhere we've crossed forbidden lines, and here we stand on common ground. Here, where love can find a way, where no borders can divide us. Here, I'll find no words to say. What my heart has held inside, I loved you with no self-deceit. I knew you never could return it, and now we're equal at God's feet. I leave my heart on sacred ground.
Jane, dearest Jane, I ask you to spend your life at my side, to be my second self and best earthly companion. I'm offering you my hand, my heart, and the share of all my possessions.
You play a farce. You have already made your choice. You must abide by it.
No, it is you only I've intended to marry. Come hither, Jane. I summon you as my wife.
Your bride stands before
No,
us.
my bride is here because my equal is here. Jane, will you marry me? Oh, you little skeptic. What love have I for Miss Ingram? None. And that you know. I could not marry Miss Ingram. But you I love as my own flesh. You I must have as my own. Accept me quickly, Jane. Give me my name, Edward, and say I will marry you.
Do you sincerely wish me to be your wife?
What to? I swear it.
Here, where love can find a way, where no borders can divide us. Here I'll find the words to say what my heart has held in